Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil once again. So let's see where market can move and how we can trade for tomorrow. First things, last day we have done discussed after opening in the flat range, we will be buying the market as soon as 13,950 will be crossed, and our SL will going to be 13,925, and the safest SL will going to be something like below this candle. So after opening the flat range, market continuously go in the higher side. So the moment as soon as it cross, you may see a very strong W pattern. W pattern is nothing but trend reversal sign. As I'm talking previous video multiple times, W pattern is the sign, initial sign that market is going to reversal from the trend. If he was in the downtrend, then it is the initial sign. It's not a confirmation, but it's initial sign that market is going to reversal from the trend where he was belongs to before. So the market was made continuously on the higher side. So it was our planning for today. We had a plan that we made yesterday. We need to execute the way we think, that the way we planned. The moment uh, market was going to do, you need to execute your trade. So this is how you will make a money. So hit the like button who made a profit today, because it was completely our planning that we will do if market going to move on our way. So definitely market has done the things what we wanted to do. So let's see how we can plan for tomorrow. So market has done completely strong momentum, and he closed on the higher side. And if I draw the resistance line, it is no more important for the buyer, because in our previous video we have done discussed multiple times, if support continuously hitting again and again, chances are very high this support is become this resistance is become weak. So the moment it is going to cross, he will no more hold here. He will definitely will break and go on the higher side. He will move on the higher side. So the things he has made completely look like that. This resistance is no more valid for the buyer. This resistance has been tested one, two, three. So almost multiple time has been tested this range, but market need to move on the higher side. But if I draw the line, he is going to face immediate resistance for the next, which is 13,300 or 320 or 30 point. So it for the higher side, I think 120 or 110 point uh, away from the market to going to face its next resistance level. So make sure we are going to collect only 100. You need to book your profit after reaching market 14,300 level, because there is no any support for market need to where market can move. So after opening 14,100 above range, you can plan, but it need to close as soon, but it need to close first high. Because in the previous video also, we had a plan that after opening this range, above this range, we will buy in the market, but he did not even close below this range. After opening, he start to getting negative, and he served from the top. So we need to wait after opening the 14,100 above range. Then the second thing is, you need to wait as soon as it cross. The moment as it cross, you need to aggressively trade till 14,300 or maybe 14,310 or 20 point, because it doesn't have space enough to go on the higher side. It need to the first time, the moment he face first time resistance, he need to respect. So the moment he start to respect, so the market will be on the range, which is 14,300 and 14,100. So I feel like if market going to open in the flat and going start to going in the high side, he will completely become a volatile for the next day. This is going to be our first plan. So suppose we planning to buy in the market, and market completely opening the gap up, which is 14,300, 330 for 350. Then chances are very high that due to this support, due to this resistance, these are the buyer who bought from this bottom, even here 14,000, or even from this swing, they are getting a profit with overnight. They don't have to do anything. After opening the gap up zone, maybe they will start to book the profit. So due to this reason, it will be uh, selling side from the top till 14,000, maybe closing price, or maybe the round level. They might prefer 14,100 round level. So both the scenario, if market going to open in the flat gap up zone, make your quantity less, reduce your quantity, and chances are very high it will become for the profit booking. And suppose in this condition that market has completely was a bullish trend today, he done completely a very big upside with strength momentum, he done closing a positive side. So in this condition, market should not be open gap down, because buyer buyer start to bought from this level, and if you see continuously going on the higher side, first time he made a retestment, also he closed on the higher side. So from this zone also few buyer buy the market to, they're expecting to, they are buy for to take a breakout trade, which is 14,000. It might be 14,500, that we don't know how long it could be go. But those are the buyer who bought even from the top. After opening in the gap down, it might be little scary scenario, because overnight their account going to be negative. So after opening the negative, they will, after opening the market, they will start to seeing that their account getting negative. So chances are very high it may fall down from this range again. So we, for the selling, you need to wait for closing below 14,000 round level, because this is the round level going to be a support for the market. As we saw that it was act as a resistance previous time multiple time. So after breakout, it has gone upside. So the moment he is, for the selling side, we need to wait for the selling till 14,000. After, as soon as it cross 14,000 in 50-minute time frame, you need a closing candle 14,000 round level below, then you can sell in the market. For the selling side, it's I think we have to wait for one day. But the buying side, the point will be, I think 100 point could be the preferable for this range, because these are the buyer will not going to be more aggressive, because the resistance as nearby. So the moment it hit the resistance, maybe they will prefer to booking the profit. So after, due to this range, due to this reason, market will going to be on the range for one more for tomorrow, I think. So let's see where market can opening. So we will do according to our plan. So let's jump into the stock. Let's see which stock we can trade. There's one stock only for tomorrow that we are going to select, which is Visa INC. If I show you the uh, candle pattern, it has made very strong pattern. The seller tried to sell continuously, selling side he take a support 208. Then the first time buyer take the pullback, and it has made a completely a double pattern with a smaller time frame. I mean daily time frame. It has made completely a daily time frame. So it's look like the resistance also has been tested multiple time. So chances are very high after opening the flat range, it's need to wait in the flat range. So similarly, as we planning in Nasdaq 100, it need to open in the flat range. So after opening the flat range, it would be strength, and with the volume, it can go on the higher side. So if if unexpectedly opening the list even few gap down, those are the buyer who bought from the bottom from the top, they will going to be a panic. So it, this pattern going to be fail. So we need to ignore if market going to opening the gap up or gap down. Only one place we can consider to buy in the market after opening the flat range. As soon as it cross, you can put a stop loss the first 5 minute below or 50 minute below, and target would be 1:2. So I hope you enjoy the video, guys. You learn some. If you learn something, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button.